Today I'm sharing with you some items I found at the Dollar Tree that you can stick in this cute little Santa bucket for the chicken lover in your life. Because I know sometimes when you're shopping it's hard to get things for your nephews, nieces, kids, but if they have chickens in their life, they're gonna love this. So these are some things that are affordable and they're very practical. Any chicken keeper is gonna appreciate getting them. We're gonna start with the Pedialyte. Not something everyone thinks about, but often, especially in the summer, chickens are gonna need electrolytes in their water. So to have this on hand and to have it in their little chicken kit is gonna be awesome. Peroxide is something else that's not necessarily top of mind, but actually gets used a lot. Chickens have pecking orders and they squab with each other, and there's also predator attacks. So the first thing you're gonna do whenever you see a wound is to clean it. This one has an awesome little spray top too instead of the pour-on, so you can be a little more exact with it. And following that up is gonna be just some Neosporin. If you have this in the kit, I'm sure everyone has it in their house, but to have to run and go find it and look for it everywhere is going to take some time, and you kind of want to keep your chicken and your kid products separate. So this is something else to put in their little kit. Next is Epsom Salts, another thing that you don't necessarily think to get when you start chickens, but you realize quickly that you need. They have a lot of issues with their feet that you can soak in Epsom salts and fix. They also have skin issues like mites and other creepy stuff that kind of pops up, but this is gonna help if you give them a soak. This brush is another thing that's a great size for chicken keeping. It's something they can clean out the water and the feeder with, and again, you wanna keep it separate from your household items, so make sure you have one dedicated, and the Dollar Tree has it. Measuring cups are gonna be great for the whole way through as they get older. When they start smaller, you're gonna really wanna pay attention to how much you're feeding them, and you're gonna measure it out. And then as they get older, you're gonna need more and more. Again, keep it separate from your household items. And these actually even have the little pour spout, so it makes it a lot more tidy to get into the feeders. Glass marbles are something that you're gonna want on hand when you have chicks. You're gonna put them in the water feeder so that they can stand on them to drink and they don't do a nosedive and drown. So that's one little tip everybody shares about having chicks. If you have these on hand, it's gonna make things easier. These wipes are a great way of quick cleaning. If you spill something on the table, if you have the outside of your water that needs to be cleaned before you soap and water and bottle brush it, these are great just to keep out there and have handy. Obviously, a dustpan and broom is extremely necessary when you're cleaning out the bedding. So if you give your kids one per chicken area, it'll be awesome. You won't have to move these around, and for $1, you can put them multiple places. A grooming kit is another excellent product to add. Chickens do need their beaks and their nails clipped, so make sure that your child knows how to do that, or that you've done your research on how and when to do that. There's also a little brush in here that will help with some of that maintenance and grooming as well. So whether you know someone that already has chickens or is getting chickens for Christmas, this is gonna make a great gift. You can find it for $10 at a Dollar Tree near you, and you can also find the Santa bucket there. If your little special someone has an incubator and likes to get into that, stay tuned. I'm gonna give you 5 more things you can add. For those incubators, go ahead and add a spray bottle. Humidity is super important whenever you're incubating eggs, so this will be a quick way to bring that level up. This shelf paper is something that's good whenever you take the eggs out of the tray and lay them. It'll keep some of those chicks from getting sprawled leg. This at $1, there's a million reasons to use it, but incubators definitely need it, and heat lamps will need it as well. This Vaseline is something that maybe not just for incubators, but chickens, whenever you're showing them, they want the wattle and the comb to look really bright, and this will perk it up. Also in the winter, if you'll put it on the beaks of your chicken, it will help them from getting frostbite on those super cold days. Athletic tape is also super helpful, so make sure that you have that on hand so that you can help with those wounds or with any of the legs that need a little bit more assistance whenever they're chicks. You can get the complete list of products linked below. You'll also find a link to our Amazon shop. We have a lot of stores that are gonna help you with Christmas presents for gardeners, for puppy lovers, for chicken keepers, and even for some of those country kids.